What it do, everybody? It's your boy Big French Dawg. And y'all know what this is. It's the Big French Dawg podcast. Yes, sir, big baby. I'm like DJ Khaled with it. I got another one for you. You feel me? French did? Nah, I'm just talking shit. But yeah, back at y'all again. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for tuning in and continuously tuning in. Yeah, I love y'all. I love it. I love that. I appreciate everybody across the world tapping in, everybody from these different locations. I appreciate y'all for real. Like, continue to listen to me, share it with your friends and family. Help me grow. You know what I mean? I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to help myself grow, and I want you to help me grow. You feel me? So, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm back at y'all once again. This right here is another episode. This right here is Football Talk 5. Yes, Football Talk 5. Hey, time is rolling. I know I'm a little behind on this, posting this. Like, I should have had this up a few days ago, but you know what I mean? Because we already had a game played, you know what I mean? But just, you know what I mean? Bear with me. I've been having a lot going on. I've been trying to figure some shit out. I had to get some shit together. I had some other shit I had going on. It's called life. Everybody be having life, and life be lifing sometimes. So, but I'm here, baby. I'm not letting nothing stop me, though, because I got this. I'm doing it now. You feel me? I'm doing it now. Shit, drop my phone. Yes, so like I said, back at y'all again, Football Talk 5. I'm about to get right into it. Yes, sir, big baby. But first, before I get into it, let me do my handles. Let me drop my handles. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, French the Grinch. FrenchTheGrinch. That's me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. TikTok, Big French Dawg. Follow me on there. Add me on there. YouTube, go like, subscribe, comment, share, all that. Do all that. You know what I mean? Hit me on the email tip, bigfrenchdawg21@gmail.com. And also go add the Big French Dawg podcast page on Facebook. You hear them P's? You hear them P's and B's, nigga? On Facebook, go add me. The Big French Dawg podcast page. Go add me, y'all. Everybody. I don't care where you from. I'm adding everybody. You know what I mean? So just go fuck with me. Big French Dawg everywhere. I'm everywhere with it. But anyway, let's get into it. We're going to start off with Thursday Night Football, which was the worst football Thursday night game I've seen in my entire life. I'm not even going to lie to you. Thursday nights and Monday nights need to be grand because it's the only game of the day. But Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, and the Indianapolis Colts went up against Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. Matty Ice was 26 of 41 for 251 yards, and 2 interceptions. Mr. Sierra, he ain't playing like the Russell that I know, goddammit. No, I'm just kidding. Wilson was 21 of 39 for 274 yards and 2 interceptions. Absolutely awful game, for real. There was no touchdowns from either team. You know what I mean? Nothing but field goals. The game ended up going into overtime because it was tied 9-9 in the final quarter. And then the Colts lucked up and won. The kid kicked the field goal in overtime. And then when Russell got the ball, they couldn't do it. And shit, the final score was 12-9. That game, I really didn't like the game. It was like, really? I'm like, finally this shit's over. But the Colts are 2-1. The Broncos are 2-3. Then we slide on over to Sunday's games. We have Daniel Jones and the New York Giants, who went up against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Jones was 21 of 27 for 217 yards. Rodgers was 25 of 39 for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. Packers fell short, though, and they lost with the final score of 27-22. The Giants are now 4-1, and the Packers are 3-2. Yeah, I know I hate to see my man Aaron Rodgers lose. Yeah, I know I hate to see that. So, I you know what I mean? Nothing against the Giants, but I just don't like to see my man, the football A-Rod, lose. All right, then we go to the massacre game. One of the massacre games, because it was a couple. Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions went up against Bailey Zapp and the New England Patriots. I still just, because Tom Brady was there, I just don't have no love for the Patriots whatsoever. But Goff was 19 of 35 for 229 yards and one interception. Zap was 17 of 21 for 188 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Patriots destroyed the Lions to the point that the Lions didn't even score all game. The final score was 29-0. The Lions are now 1-4 and the Patriots are 2-3. Like I said, I don't care about neither one of them teams. I like Jared Goff for real, but that ain't the Jared that I know. He get no touchdowns, man. Got 200-something yards, but didn't get no touchdown. And then we go to a close game with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers going up against Jacoby. I'm almost stuttering like a motherfucker. Jacoby Brissett and the Cleveland Browns. Herbert was 22 of 34 for 228 yards and one touchdown. Brissett was 21 of 34 for 230 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Chargers ended up taking the win with the final score being 30-28. Chargers are 3-2 and the Browns are 2-3. I need Jacoby to win. I root for my black quarterbacks. You know what I mean? I liked him. I liked him when he was with the Colts, but the Colts didn't set up an offense for him. Like, they didn't build the offense around him. He would have been a great quarterback for the Colts. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like I said, they didn't build an offense. They built it for Andrew Luck, and then when he stepped in, it was that wasn't his style. So that's why they was scrubbing it up so bad the year that Luck slid out. Like, yeah, no. And then we go to a divisional game. Davis Mills and the Houston Texans go up against Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I ain't gonna lie. I only know my division for real. So that's why I only speak when I say divisional games, because it could be a lot of these games I could be missing. It could be divisional games, but I really don't know the rest of the divisions like that. I know AFC South. That's it. I was supposed to be smoking my blunt. I lit it up, but I ain't even been hitting this motherfucker for real. But yeah, not for real. I only know my division though. You feel me? But Texans went up against the Jags. Yeah. That's the only division that matters to me, y'all. But Mills was 16 of 24 for 140 yards. Lawrence was 25 of 47 for 286 yards and two interceptions. Both teams really didn't play good at all for real, but the Texans played well enough to come out with the win. And the final score being 13-6. This was the Texans' first win, and they are 1-3-1, and the Jags are 2-3. Then we go to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who went up against Marcus Mariota and the Atlanta Falcons with the final score of 21-15. Brady was 30. Well, the Buccaneers won against Marcus Mariota, is what I meant to say. But Brady was 35 of 52 for 351 yards and one touchdown. Mariota was 14 of 25 for 147 yards and one touchdown. Buccaneers are now 3-2. Falcons are 2-3. Yeah, I just need Tom Brady to lose, because I feel like he's greedy. I really feel like Tom Brady is greedy, because, like, bro, you've been winning in this shit, and you got so many rings, bro. Can you step back and let somebody else do this? Why must you still try to compete, bro? And you're the oldest nigga playing football right now. Can you move out the way and let the next motherfucker come in? Because, like, come on now. The Buccaneers are only good because he went down there. Like, the Buccaneers wasn't doing shit before Tom Brady was down there. You didn't hear about Tampa Bay winning shit. But whatever. We're going to switch to the second massacre game, which was Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who went up against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Pickett was 34 of 52 for 327 yards and one interception. Allen was 20 of 31 for 424 yards. 4 touchdowns and 1 interception. Yo, I missed the old Steelers for real. With Big Ben being in the lead, look, he would have never allowed this team to get beat 38-3 like this one just did with Pickett as lead. They got beat 38-3. Hey, Steelers took a big L. That was a huge L. But Bills are now 4-1 and the Steelers are 1-4. Then we go switch over to the Miami and New York game. Tua's replacement, Skylar Thompson. Because, I forgot who else was out there. But, this is the third quarterback. Sorry, y'all. This is the third quarterback in 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Skylar Thompson, he led the Miami Dolphins when they went up against Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. Thompson was 19 of 33 for 166 yards and one interception. Wilson. Zach Wilson was 14 of 21 for 210 yards and one rushing touchdown. The Dolphins were only down by 2 points going into the fourth quarter, but got outscored 21-0 in that final quarter. And the final score of that game was 44-17. Both teams are now 3-2. We go to the Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, y'all. It's the good weed, y'all. It's the good weed. Justin Fields in the Chicago Bears lose their third game, making their record 2-3 when they went up against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings, who are now 4-1. Fields was 15 of 21 for 208 yards and one touchdown. Cousins was 32 of 41 for 296 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Final score of that game was 29-22. Then we're going to switch over to my squad, the great Ryan Tannehill and the great Tennessee Titans, who went up against Carson Wentz in the Washington Commanders. Tannehill was 15 of 25 for 181 yards and one touchdown. Wentz was 25 of 38 for 359 yards, two touchdowns, and one interception. That game was pissing me off. I'm not even going to lie, y'all. I was pissed. We started out playing semi-decent, but in that final quarter, we played like we ain't never played before. We played like shit. Shuts me completely out, man. The Commanders got extremely close to winning. I'm talking about they were on the 1 yard line. You know what I mean? About to score in the final seconds of the game, yo. We almost lost. We really almost lost. But luckily the Titans held their own and stopped them. You know what I mean? Because shit, they got mad close. Titans win with the final score 21-17. Titans are now 3-2 and the Commanders are 1-4. Go tighten up, you motherfuckers. No, I'm just playing. Tighten up, though. You know, that's my squad. You know, I'm super biased. I think we're going to the bowl, as everyone should of their team. I'm just saying. Next, we have Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks, who went up against and lost to Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints with a score of 32-39. Smith was 16 of 25 for 268 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dalton was 16 of 24 for 187 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Both teams are now 2-3. Then we got Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. They took on and whooped on Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers. Score was 37-15. Garoppolo was 18 of 30 for 253 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mayfield was 20 of 36 for 215 yards and 1 interception. 49ers are now 3-2, and the Panthers are 1-4. Poor Baker, man. 1-4, man, when he was just doing so good the last couple of years. Yeah, man. I was rooting for Baker Mayfield. Like I said, I wish he would have stayed in Cleveland. I wish like I said, I don't know the situation. Like I said on the previous episode, I don't know the situation, but I just feel like he did better. He thrived a lot better in Cleveland, and that's what they needed. But Cleveland got Jacoby, but they ain't doing what they was doing when they had Baker, though. I'm just saying. But anyway, close game with my mans Jalen Hurts and the Philly Eagles, who are now 5-0, continuing their winning streak when they took on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, who are now 2-3. Hurts was 26 of 36 for 239 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Murray was 28 of 42 for 250 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Final score of that game was 20-17. Fly, Eagles, fly. I'm rooting for them. I really am. Like, I honestly don't know what division they in, because the way the divisions are set up is weird as fuck. But I'm rooting for them. Unless we gotta play them. That's it. The only time I'm not rooting for Jalen Hurts is when we gotta play. It's when we gotta play them. Like, other than that, I want to see them thrive. I want them to go undefeated. Like I said, unless they have to play me. But fly, Eagles, fly. Next, Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys get their 4th win when they went up against Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. Rush was 10 of 16 for 102 yards. Stafford was 28 of 42 for 308 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The final score of the game was 22-10. The Cowboys are 4-1 and the Rams are 2-3. And then we're going to switch over to, if you're ready for some football, Sunday Night Football. Yes, sir. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals went up against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Burrow was 24 of 35 for 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Lamar Jackson was 19 of 32 for 174 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The Bengals lost that game by 2 points, though. You know what I mean? It was a close scoring game. The final score of that game was 19-17. That loss makes the Bengals 2-3 and the Ravens 3-2. Monday Night Football. One of the better games of the week. It was a pretty good game. Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders went head-to-head with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Carr was 19 of 30 for 241 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mahomes was 29 of 43 for 292 yards and 4 touchdowns. Very close game, and the Chiefs ended up winning by 1 point. The final score of that game was 30-29. I was rooting for the Raiders for real, but with that win, the Chiefs are now 4-1, and the Raiders are 1-4. Poor Raiders. I'll be rooting for them too, man. I'll be rooting for them unless when they play me, because that's my daughter's uncle's favorite team. Because of him, I'll be like, I kind of want to see them win. But my man's Patty Mahomes, he got the job done. They got the job done. Chiefs are 4-1. Raiders are 1-4. And then next week's games, week 6, Thursday Night Football, we have the Commanders versus the Bears. Then the Sunday games, we have the Ravens versus the Giants, Jags versus the Colts, Patriots versus the Browns, Bengals versus the Saints, Buccaneers versus the Steelers, 49ers versus the Falcons, Jets versus the Packers, Vikings versus the Dolphins, Panthers versus the Rams, Cardinals versus the Seahawks, Bills versus the Chiefs. Sunday night game, Cowboys versus the Eagles. That's going to be a good game. And Monday night, Broncos versus Chargers. I think that game going to be weak for real. I don't know. Because both teams really ain't been being the teams that, well, Russell Wilson is why I'm saying the Broncos. Because he ain't been the Russell that we know and came to love. You know what I mean? And the Chargers ain't been charging like they supposed to be. But I'm looking forward to that Sunday night game, the Cowboys versus the Eagles, for real. Like I said, fly Eagles fly. Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean? AJ Brown, I'm rooting for them. But I'm so ready to watch football. I can't wait to talk about this Thursday game that just passed. Like I said, I'm posting this late, and it's already been a game that's been played. So, but when this come out, it's only been one game. But yeah, man, I'm so ready for week 6. We almost get to that halfway mark. Week 6 is about one more game after that is halfway mark, right? Nah, 8 games. 8 games is halfway. But yeah, man, I want to see my Titans thrive. We need to get it together because we play like we know how to play, and then we like turn it off. It's like you playing the game and then leaving and giving the sticks to your little cousin who's only like 7 or 8 that ain't never really played before. And then now they ain't scoring nothing. That's how that game went, like real shit. But yeah, man, it was football talk. This right here was football talk number 5. Number 5. I plead the 5th. Number 5. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. For real. Like I said, go check out all my handles. Go add me on everything. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. French the Grinch. FrenchTheGrinch. TikTok, Big French Dawg. BigFrenchDawg. Big French Dawg. Also, YouTube, get me on the YouTube. Go subscribe. I need more subscribers on YouTube. Like everybody, Big French Dawg on YouTube. I got content on there. These episodes be on there. Like you can listen in more than one way. You can engage with me more than one way. You can comment on there. You can like, you can share with everyone. Like, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be big. I'm trying to get on the level of some of these other people. Like, I know I will. So it's all about consistency and not giving up and you know what I mean, determination. And I am determined to get this mug through the ceiling. So I appreciate y'all for helping me do so. And I appreciate the continual support. If you need to hit me on a private tip, hit me on an email, bigfrenchdawg21@gmail.com. And add my the Big French Dawg podcast page on Facebook. Like, look, I got a drawing coming. I need supporters. Drop $1 in the support. Go click the link under this podcast. Hit the support button. Just drop $1. You know what I mean? And for every dollar that you put in, you enter to win a Big French Dawg podcast hoodie or shirt, whatever one you want. So, and a $25 gift card. You're getting put in for it. So the more dollars you get, the better your chances are. So I said on Facebook that I was going to do it November 15th, but I think I'm going to wait to the first of the year. So y'all got to the first of the year to do so. You ain't got to do so right now, but when you go listen, hey, do me a favor. Go drop $1. This is $1. There's a $1 option, there's a $5 option, and a $10 option. I'm not expecting nobody to do the 5 or the 10. I appreciate it if you do it, but just do the $1. I just support. I'm just trying to help this mug grow, because the more support I get from different, because the streams only do so much, but I appreciate them though. I'm not knocking that. I love that you're streaming it. I love that. You know what I mean? For real, and I really appreciate it. So you don't have to do anything. But if you want to do more, support, be a monthly supporter, or just support one time, just $1. You can just give me $1. You know what I mean? And I'm very appreciative. If there's a way where you can just give me like 50 cents, I'll do that too, like for real. But you know what I mean? I appreciate the support going forward, and I'm gonna continue saying that. You know what I mean? Like I love all this shit. I love doing this shit. This is something that I really want to do. Like, I'm doing this shit because I love this shit. I ain't doing this shit for the fame, but I do this shit. I want this shit to be something that everybody fucks with. I don't want to necessarily be famous, but I would like to be in the conversation about great podcasts. You know what I mean? So, keep fucking with me. I appreciate it. It's your boy, Big French Dawg. This right here always is, always will be the Big French Dawg podcast. This was Football Talk 5. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We live, baby. No, we ain't live for real, but I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here.